everybody. Welcome at the SIAM TV 17th edition of the International Agriculture Fair in Meknes. I'm so pleased to receive with us the UK teams, for the first time, not the first time at the SIAM, in many years, last year, 2 years ago.
Third time, yeah.
A long time. So I have with me Mrs. Lydie SHEEHAN, UK Agriculture, Food and Drink Attaché for Africa. Welcome.
Thank you.
And this is your first time.
Yes, this is my first time in SIAM.
Welcome in Morocco. Welcome in Meknes. Welcome at the SIAM. Mr. Tom Hill, Department for Business and Trade, Consul Général in Casablanca. Hello, Tom.
Morning. Hello.
Good to see you again.
Likewise. Yeah, it's good to be back.
So how was your last experience at the SIAM?
So, well, it's our third time at SIAM. We were delighted to be the guest of honor in 2023.
Right.
We came back last year with a delegation of UK companies, and we're back again this year with another delegation, many of whom specialize in water, which is the focus of SIAM this year, and an area where the UK has a lot of expertise and a lot of strength. So always great to be back in Meknes and back with you, Tarek. So
thank you.
Looking forward to this conversation.
So everybody know that UK and Morocco have a great cooperation in many type of subjects, but especially in agriculture.
Yeah, I mean, I'll cover the wider and then pass on to my colleague to focus on agriculture. But at the moment, UK Morocco trade is at an all-time high, 3.8 billion pounds. It's about 42 billion dirhams. We're seeing more and more UK businesses making the trip to Morocco. More and more Moroccan students, Moroccan tourists, Moroccan businesses are making the trips to the UK. And we're delighted that more and more airlines and airports are facilitating those links. We see our role as an easy one, as sort of, people to bring Moroccan and UK businesses together, and SIAM is a really great way for us to do that in the agriculture sector. Obviously, we've all seen the challenge that Morocco has faced over the last few years in the water sector and water stress. It's a global challenge, and it's one that we think UK companies are, well attuned to help address. We're trying to build those conversations as well as, create wider links in agriculture. And I think our commitment to Morocco and the agricultural sector in Morocco is demonstrated by the government's decision to bring Lydie here to Morocco as the first agricultural and food and drink attaché for Africa based in Morocco. So
Effectivement, this is a great announcement that we going to share with you with the presence of Mrs. Lydie SHEEHAN, UK Agriculture, Food and Drink Attaché for Africa. So why to take this decision to create justement this department in the General Consul Casablanca?
Sure. So thank you for having us here today.
Welcome.
And, so as Tom mentioned, this is the first time that my government department has appointed someone in this role, and I'm really happy to be here based in Morocco. So I'm responsible across the continent of Africa, particularly focusing on North and West Africa. As you know, the UK left the European Union a few years ago, so we now have our bilateral trade relationships. We have our association agreement with Morocco in force, and that's a really strong framework for exporting agricultural products. In the last year, you can see that Morocco's fruit and vegetable exports to the UK increased by over 20%. So things are moving in a really positive direction. And my department is the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs. We're there to represent UK growers, producers, everyone across the food and agricultural economy in the UK. And we're really excited to be expanding our links now as an independent trading nation directly with our partners.
Lydie, what makes this cooperation so special between UK and Morocco? And why now?
Yeah, well, for a long time now, but increasingly so, as Tom mentioned, Morocco is a really important strategic partner for the UK. At the end of last year, the UK published a food security report, and Morocco was one of 2 countries in Africa that was mentioned as a really critical source of food for the UK. Morocco is in the top 5 sources of fruit and vegetables to the UK. So we really rely on Morocco, and we're seeing increased bilateral trade. We also want to see more and more British know-how, British expertise here in Morocco. A couple of months ago, we had significant trade delegation going to the UK, to our biggest agricultural machinery show. So we brought 10 companies from Morocco and 90 delegates actually from across Africa. And now this is kind of our return leg. We've brought the British expertise back to Morocco so we can continue those exchanges.
For the professional of the Moroccan sector, what's UK can bring to us for the expertise, for the innovation, and what is the specific, positive things that UK propose, really?
So you can see from the companies represented at SIAM that we have a lot of expertise in water management, and we have some really innovative products. The UK has really great cutting-edge agricultural technology, and actually at the last SIAM, the UK's Agri-Tech Centre signed an MOU with Morocco on agri-tech. But we also have everything across what an agricultural company might need in Morocco: machinery, old and new. We have great research and innovation, education in agriculture. But one of the things I'm really excited about actually is the export of British genetics into Morocco. As we've talked about the drought in recent years, and you've seen obviously livestock decreasing in Morocco, and one of the solutions that we see is to be able to bring genetics from the UK to support breeding here in Morocco.
Tamhel, we were talking before about the stress, the hydric stress, that we know that this is the main topics of this edition. What about your programs? You support some kind of programs around these thematics. Can you share about this?
Yeah, might actually my colleague Lydie might talk to this program, which as a Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, we're delighted to fund a just water transition program. So yeah, I might hand that over to Lydie.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. So as Tom said, the UK is funding a 4-year program, £39 million program across globally. And it's all about supporting collaboration to provide solutions to the water crisis globally and support on addressing and delivering the UN Sustainable Development Goals. We have colleagues here at SIAM this year participating from the public sector, from private sector as well. So Morocco, we're really happy as one of those partner countries that's really key to the delivery of this program.
I think one of the things behind the program is that consumers all over the world are becoming more conscious of the water use of the products that they consume. And as more and more products from Morocco go to the UK, we think it's an excellent time to engage Moroccan farmers and Moroccan producers on how to manage their water resource in an efficient way. And it's another example of the many areas of partnership that are coming about because of our increased trade links.
So you came at this edition with a delegation, delegation of enterprise from UK. What is your expectation for the SIAM?
So I think, every time we bring a business to Morocco, I always sense there's an element of, energy and actually surprise at sort of how quickly Morocco is moving. So obviously one of the key objectives is that we help the businesses win contracts, win partnerships with Moroccan businesses, and we help drive that increased trade. In the longer term, we have ongoing negotiations and trade talks with the Moroccan government. We would like to see, an enhanced association agreement. We are looking forward to an agriculture tariff review where we can hopefully, increase quotas on both Moroccan and UK products. And yeah, I think in the long term, we want to see, two economies, two kingdoms continue to grow together. And this is an excellent way to step towards that.
Great. Thank you, Tamel. Could you please share, Lydie SHEEHAN, the vision or your ambition for this UK Agriculture, Food and Drink department here in Morocco?
Yes, so I think we want to have win-win partnerships in both directions between the UK and Morocco. I mentioned how important Morocco is as a source of food products to the UK, but we also want to see more British products on Moroccan shelves. We've been doing some promotion of key British brands through our embassy in Rabat and through our consulate in Casablanca. We have, in fact, I think a lot of Moroccan people don't know that cheddar cheese, for example, originates from the UK. Cheddar is the name of a village in the southwest of England. So we have really great products that we can share there, and we want to see more on the shelves. We've got products like Scottish salmon. We think we can compete really well, but we want a partnership that works in both directions and enriches both partners.
Thank you.
And look forward to June, when we're looking to work with a major Moroccan retailer on a British Food and Drink Week, where your Moroccan shoppers will see more British products on Moroccan shelves, and we look forward to announcing that.
Thank you, Lydie SHEEHAN, and thank you, Tom Hale. It was great to receive you at the SIAM TV. So wish you beautiful, times in Meknes during the SIAM. And I invite all the attendees to come and visit the UK stand at the International Pole. Thank you.